Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Natasha May. This is a twin flame reading for Divine Feminine for the week of 27 January to 2nd of February 2020. It's not gender specific, so take it as it resonates for you in your connection. I'll be saying she for Divine Feminine. I apologize if you are the male, but it doesn't matter. It's just to keep the readings easy. So take it as it resonates for you in your connection, please. In this reading, I will be covering mental space for Divine Feminine, heart space for Divine Feminine, and desires for Divine Feminine in regards to her Divine Masculine and their union. I will be doing extended version where I will take a deeper look into it, look at the actions Divine Feminine will actually be taking. We don't always take the actions in regards to what we're thinking, feeling, and desire. So we'll take a look at the actions, and I will give some guidance in regards to actions that needs to be taken in this connection from source. So please check the description box below for information on the extended readings, private readings, healing sessions, and meditations I've got available. And please just check, I've got some new packages available for everybody, for monthly packages or 3-month packages. So just check the description box, guys and girls. And please hit the share, like, and subscribe buttons for me to keep my channel going and growing. And let's take a look at what's happening with Divine Feminine. Okay. Mental space for Divine Feminine. I'm using 3 decks: Tarot of the New Vision, Romance Angels, and the Magical Messages from the Fairies. My favorite decks. Yes, mental space for Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine is mentally, to be honest, not in a very good space at the moment. Her heart and her mind is not in the same place. A bit out of alignment there. Okay, first card that came out for Divine Feminine's mental space was the reverse Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords upright is about leaving something behind, going towards something new. It's about moving forward. Number 6 is linked to true love. Having it in reverse, Divine Feminine is definitely thinking this connection is not moving forward. Divine Masculine is not making a move. He's not moving it forward. The whole connection is not moving forward. And this is quite a really intense energy coming from Divine Feminine that I feel it's quite frustrated actually. I channel, guys, I don't read, so I will bring you what I feel, what I see, and what I hear. Okay, so yes, Divine Feminine is not feeling that this connection is actually moving forward. She might be thinking she's thinking it's not moving forward. That she might be thinking that it's sinking. This whole connection is sinking. If you look at the card in reverse, those swords will fall out of the boat, leaving holes in the boat, which will obviously bring water into the boat and make it sink. Okay, so this is what I feel for Divine Feminine. She's thinking that this connection is ending. It's failing. It's not moving forward. It's sinking. And the next card that came out was the reversed King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is our king that leads from the heart. He's got all the tools. Look at the tools at the back of his little boat there. That is floating on the water. He's got all the tools to transform. He's got all the tools to make his journey to that side. He leads from his heart. He offers a cup of love. He's not an overly emotional king, but he gives love. He does give love, and he's nurturing as well. I like the King of Cups. Obviously, we like the King of Cups because the King of Cups are not scared to give love or receive love. Having him in reverse, Divine Feminine is not feeling love from her Divine Masculine. She's not feeling he's got the tools to actually make it through this, whatever situation he might be dealing with. She is not seeing him reach the destination, which is obviously her and their union. Okay, so she's not, and he might be cold at this stage, cold and disconnected from her, and keeping his distance, not communicating, all those kinds of things. And that's why he come out in reverse. He might even be rude. He might even be rude if there is some sort of communication. or be very short and with answers, take maybe a long time to answer messages, or not answer at all. Yeah, this is kind of what I feel from Divine Masculine. And Divine Feminine might be feeling that he's not going through transformation in this connection with the King of Cups there in reversed. And then the next card that came out was the reversed Ace of Wands. And again, the Ace of Wands is about the divine gift of your twin flame, a divine gift of the new beginning with your twin flame. It's passionate beginning. It might be an offer of intimacy. Having it in reversed, again, Divine Feminine is not seeing any offers coming in for a new beginning. She's not seeing any offers of passion. She's not seeing a new beginning at all. She's not seeing any kind of commitment coming from Divine Masculine. Yes, and definitely thinking it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. This is where Divine Feminine is in her thinking right now. She's definitely overthinking with the Swords card here, with the sword, the Six of Swords. In reverse, she's overthinking the situation, thinking it's not moving forward. It's thinking a Divine Masculine is definitely not coming in to make any offers or give any love and attention or nurturing. He's not nurturing the connection, and he's definitely not going to offer a new beginning or offer passion or offer anything right now. Okay, so this is kind of where Divine Feminine is in her thinking, which is a really, really, I feel very tense as I'm connecting to the mental space of Divine Feminine right now. Actually got a headache. So there's a lot of overthinking happening. The next card that came out from the Romance Angels was the Love Yourself First. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And I do feel Divine Feminine in her thinking knows that she needs to shift her thinking away from all these kind of thoughts about a connection with Divine Masculine and put focus into herself. And I do feel she knows she shouldn't be chasing as well, because that kind of it's just self-respect and knowing your worth, your own worth, not to chase. Chasing doesn't make you feel good about yourself. It makes you feel desperate. And I do feel the Divine Feminine is thinking about this, not doing the chasing anymore, rebuilding her self-respect, and coming out of those energies of feeling really desperate to make this union happen, and putting focus into herself, building up her self-respect, her self-confidence again. There may have been a lot of rejection and abandonment she had to go through in this connection, and really trying to love herself, really love herself again. This is what I feel with Divine Feminine. And then the last card that came out from the fairies was the Autumn card. And the Autumn card says, in the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvest of abundance. And yes, Divine Feminine obviously wants to reap the harvest. She wants to reap what she's sown. And she's been planting and nurturing and taking care of the seeds of this love for the longest time. And Divine Feminine really wants to harvest. She feels it's her right. It's what she deserves. And this could be a time frame card, because it's a season card that says autumn. But I rather feel Divine Feminine is going to shift. At this stage, her thinking is very much on a Divine Masculine and the union, and the negative part of it, and actually thinking it's not going to realize, it's not going to happen for her. But she is shifting her focus more to herself. So this might be in the beginning of the week where she is mentally going through kind of almost, I want to say, a breakdown, and then shifting her focus towards the end of this week to putting focus into herself, building her self-respect, her self-confidence, taking better care of herself to look more romantically attractive, And then obviously doing so to once again nurture those seeds so that she can harvest, or at least, it can harvest whatever she's putting her focus into right now in her own life. Okay, maybe wanting to harvest some other things that she's been working on or wanting to do, shifting her focus away from this connection completely towards what is it that divine feminine wants, and working towards reaping those benefits, opposed to overthinking about this connection with the divine masculine. But let's take a look at what's happening in divine feminine's energy, in her heart space. And the first card that came out was the Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands is about, number 5 is about major life changes. Number 5 is about fighting, conflict, difficulties, difficult situations that you have to kind of fend off. What I feel with this card is in divine feminine's heart space, we are looking at her in regards to her divine masculine and to the union. Her heart is still fighting for this connection, even though she's going through really, really big life changes. In her heart, she's still fighting. She's still fighting for this connection, for a divine masculine, for this love, for this union. So even though in her thinking, she's kind of sinking, not thinking it's going to happen, her heart is still fighting. So divine feminine is in a big conflict between her mind and her heart. Currently, the mind says move on, shift your focus, rebuild yourself, and her heart is not agreeing on that. Her heart is still fighting for this love. Okay, and the next card that came out for heart space for divine feminine was the reversed Eight of Cups, and this card definitely validates it for me, and I feel it obviously. Divine feminine, Eight of Cups is about walking away from a difficult situation or any kind of situation in your life or someone, in search of your Two of Cups, the missing parts. So you're kind of leaving 8 cups behind, to be with 2 cups only, which is our divine partnership. With this card in reverse, divine feminine is unable. She's unable to walk away from this connection. She's unable to walk away from this love. She's unable to walk away from her divine masculine. Her heart can't let go. Her heart is still fighting. Her heart are not able to cut this cord and walk away from her divine masculine and her desire for union with him. So this is really intense energy coming here. So even though I feel the divine feminine wants to and just really focus on herself, and she's unable to do so. Her heart can't let go of divine masculine. Her heart can't let go of this connection. And number 8 is linked to the twin flame symbol, the infinity sign. Yes, and this is just divine feminine is still fighting. She's unable to walk away. And then the last card from the tarot here was the Strength card. And the Strength card is obviously it's a Leo card. So there could be a Leo somewhere, but not necessarily. This is about strength. And it speaks about, it's also number 8, also the infinity sign. And there's an infinity sign on top of that woman's head. And she represents the divine feminine in this card. And the lion is the divine masculine, the beast. And this card speaks about taming the beast with love. Taming the beast with love. And that is her strength. That is her strength, is taming the beast with love, not force. And divine feminine in her heart still knows she can tame this beast. She can tame the divine masculine, and she's got the strength to actually do that and bring them into union. So divine feminine in her heart space is still strong, and she's still trying to find her strength to keep going on her journey with the divine masculine keep trying to tame this beast with love, keep trying to build this union, not losing her strength completely. Thinking she's losing strength and sinking, her heart is not losing strength. She's still strong in her heart for this connection, and she's still fighting for it, and she's still not able to walk away. Now, yeah, well, we can't. Divine feminine, we can cut many unhealthy attachments with our twin flame, and we can cut cords with anybody else. But when it comes to your true twin flame, you can't cut the cord of that infinity sign that binds you together forever. Um, so even though you can cut the unhealthy attachments and kind of move on with your life and put your focus into yourself while things are unfolding, you can't walk away from your divine counterpart. Not in your heart. Your heart is one of the cords that links you together. So you may mentally be able to do that, but your heart will never be able to do that. You can't cut that cord. You can't. As I said, you can leave behind the unhealthy attachments and your expectations, but you can't walk away from your counterpart ever. Unfortunately, you will be connected forever. Okay, so divine feminine is still strong in her heart. She knows this is a divine counterpart. She knows it's a divine masculine, and her heart can't walk away, and she will keep fighting, and she'll be strong. She will be strong and still keep going. Okay. And then the next card that came out from the Romance Angels was that it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the biggest energy of all. And this is what's happening in Divine Feminine's heart space. There is just no bigger love than this love. And Divine Feminine wants it to be safe for her to love, to open up her heart completely to a Divine Masculine, and she wants him to open up his heart to her completely and make it safe for them to just love each other. There is a little bit of being guarded. You can see the woman there is on a horse, and the man is trying to get her down from that horse. So Divine Feminine may have put some walls up, might feel a little bit guarded at the moment in regards to her heart, but what's happening in her heart is it's still fighting, still holding on, still not walking away. Okay, and with that card, and the last card was from the heart space was healing, healed, healer. And this card is healing energy surrounds you in the situation. So yes, Divine Feminine is currently actually working on healing the thoughts she's having. That is completely the opposite of what her heart wants and what's happening in her heart. So divine, and that's why there's a little bit of a guard. She's put a guard up. She's protecting her heart a little bit. Divine Feminine is working on healing that in herself, so that her mind and her heart can be aligned on this journey. And so there is a lot of healing going on with the Divine Feminine at the moment. And she is again working through rejection issues. She's again working through fears. She's again healing abandonment within herself. Healing. And isn't that what Divine Feminine does do for a big part of the journey, is just healing. And again, there's healing going on for Divine Feminine in this connection. And what is it that Divine Feminine desire? Okay, first of all, that came out was the Page of Cups. Now, the Page is students. Is a young energy. They sometimes are immature, but not necessarily. They're messengers. And what I feel from this card is Divine Feminine might feel the need to actually message Divine Masculine. And obviously Cups is about love. So this is a very sweet page. He's a bringer of messages of love. He flirts, he plays, he's very charming. And he is thinking about making an offer, this page. And what I feel for Divine Feminine is that she might be thinking of sending a message to Divine Masculine. Again, being playful, telling him her love, being sweet and kind, and but I also feel she wants him to do that, just come forth and send that message of love. She desires the message of love. She desires his playfulness. She desires that little bit of charm and sweetness coming from a divine masculine, which he may have been giving in the past, which obviously ended. So yes, divine feminine does. She knows she shouldn't be chasing, but she does feel the need to send a message, and she does feel and she does desire divine masculine to reach out to her, and she does see him as a page still, not a king yet. That's why the king is in reverse at the top there. So she does see him as still a student on this journey, and not rejecting that, just wishing and desiring some sort of a message of love and a little bit of charm and flirting with the divine masculine. Okay, and the next card that came out, which represents our divine feminine in this reading, is the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is a beautiful queen. She's highly spiritual. She holds the divine cup of love. She's a very place of transformation. She's a mother. She's a nurturer. She's just absolutely beautiful queen. She is sometimes guilty of overgiving and chasing. And yes, she's obviously showing herself as the Queen of Cups. And yes, this Queen of Cups desires her counterpart. She does desire a counterpart, which she sees in reverse at the moment. So she does desire an offer of love. She does desire this connection to transform. She does desire to be the Queen of Cups to a divine masculine and give him her love and nurturing and take care of him and help him transform, help him heal. This Queen of Cups is a healer as well. So yes, divine feminine really desires to be there for a divine masculine, give him the love he deserves, um, give him the nurturing he deserves, and taking care of him and helping him go through this process. And but yeah, obviously he needs to come in and make that offer of love, or at least send a message, some sort of communication about love. Okay, and then the last card here of the tarot was the the 5 of Swords in reverse. This is about big changes, leaving something behind. You can see there's a house burning down there at the back. This man is looking away. He's looking towards something else, having to start over. And this is about there might be another connection, another commitment. The divine masculine might be walking away from a marriage or something, or it could be divine feminine, but something is already in the process of burning down there. Something is ending with this card, but might still be in process. So divine feminine really wants this whole process to just be over and done with, and not just looking towards something else, but actually starting anew. And this is what I feel. She's wanting these big changes in this connection to get to an end, to finish the cycle. She wants to start new. This whole cycle that is in process is not comfortable for divine feminine, and she wants this to end with this card. And she desires an ending of that. And then from the Romance Angels come the Soulmate card, which is my twin flame card in this deck. That says, yes, this is your soulmate. So yes, this is your twin flame. She desires a twin flame connection. She desires a divine masculine. She desires this love. And look at that couple, how beautiful and tender they look, and so much in love. She desires this with the divine masculine. She really, really desires this with the divine masculine. And then the last card that came out was the Walk Away card from the phrase. And this card says, leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the doors that opens as a result. And divine feminine with this card might be wanting, desiring the divine masculine to end the situation and walk away from it completely. And this might be where this 5 of Swords in reverse comes from. or she might want to just walk away from a commitment or unhealthy situation which is influencing this connection, just completely end it now. And she might be also designed to walk away from this connection, but obviously we've seen she's unable to do that. Her heart is unable to do that. But this is obviously not a healthy situation where she in divine masculine is currently. And so she's designed to end this unhealthy situation, walk away from this unhealthy situation, not walk away from a divine masculine or the connection, but wanting to walk away from this unhealthy situation, which is obviously a big influence in her life. And with this God, I do feel there's some that wants divine masculine to walk away from an unhealthy situation, or they want to walk away from an unhealthy situation in their own lives for this connection to actually come to fruition, okay, and be together. But this is all from me for this reading. Please remember to check the description box below for extended version. And the other services I've got available, guys, the new packages. And please hit the share, like, and subscribe buttons for me. And I will see you soon in the next video or the extended. And namaste.